Hello, welcome to Year 3 2022. My name is Mr Hampson and I'm the head of Year 3 and I'm teacher of Morocco class.
I'm Mrs Sharma, teacher of Egypt class.
And I'm Miss Kosler, teacher of Madagascar class.
We hope this video helps to tell you a little bit more about what we'll be up to this term. First of all, within Year 3 there are two support staff. We have Mrs Strip, who's our intervention teacher, and Mrs Douglas, who is our year group learning support assistant. They'll be working with your children throughout the year to support them in their learning. In our English this term, we've started by exploring fire, and hopefully you saw on Twitter our fire outside in the open area on the very first day of the term, and hope the children told you all about it. We've used the fire to write fire poetry, and we're focusing on improving the children's vocabulary, and you can see behind some of the examples of the words that the children chose.
For our next piece of writing, we're going to be using the text How to Wash a Woolly Mammoth to develop our instruction writing. We will be sending these off to a very special visitor.
Later on in the term, we'll be exploring Stone Age Boy and writing our own narratives about how our own adventures were similar to that of the Stone Age book.
In maths this term, we've started with a focus on place value. This looks at how much the individual digits are worth, and we're going up to numbers up to 1,000. The children will also be then moving on to their addition and subtraction methods, hopefully applying their place value knowledge. And it's really important as we move through the whole year that the children develop their times table knowledge. Hopefully you've got your times table Rockstars password at home, and please do encourage your children to take part in times table Rockstars every night if possible. We have a special competition against Year 4 and we really do want Year 3 to win.
As historians, we will travel back in time to the Stone Age and have a look at local history, including Sisbury Ring. The children will also use a range of sources to find out about the past, including books and artefacts. As well as this, the children will develop their chronological skills to order events on a timeline.
This half term, we've started our topic of rocks and science, and we've begun to explore the properties of different types of rocks and sorting them into their different groups.
After this, we will be looking at fossils and how they are formed.
And later on, after half term, we go on to the human body, looking at our muscles, our bones, and the structure of the human skeleton. In the wider curriculum, in Year 3, we learn how to play the ukulele in our music lessons. The children will have weekly lessons with Mrs Eames, who comes in from West Sussex Music Service, and she teaches them right the way through to the end of the year. You'll be welcome to come into school at a number of times throughout the year to watch your children perform.
In PE, we're going to be doing netball and learning how to chest pass, shoulder pass and bounce pass, and then we'll be playing some matches nearer the end of the autumn term. We'll also be doing some orienteering and some team building games.
In Year 3, Coach Bradley will be teaching the children netball in the first term, and we're delighted to welcome him back to school this year to work with the children.
In DT this autumn term, we'll be exploring mechanisms and looking at the concept of how the Stone Age people moved the rocks at Stonehenge, and we'll be making our own models to recreate this.
In computing this term, the children focus on their typing skills. So online you can find DanceMat Typing via Google. Simply type DanceMat Typing and it's a BBC bite-sized resource. The children have started this on level 1 in school, but please do this at home if you can. The more the practice, the better they will get. It's also really important in this first half term that the children recall what they know about digital safety and online safety, and how to use technology respectfully and responsibly. Please do support this at home with conversations about technology use, as we will be covering this in school. We hope this video has given you a little bit more information about what your children will be learning at the start of this year. They've made a fantastic start so far, and we hope that you will come to our meeting a little bit later in the term to find out more. If you do need to get in touch with any of the three of us, you can catch us at the end of the day in the playground, or for a longer meeting. If you'd like to come into school, please do arrange this via the school office. Thank you very much for watching. It's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from
Miss Sharma
and Miss Kosler.